Hello, hello. Hi, how are you? Nice to see you. Testing 1 2 1 2 1 2 2. I could use a little bit more. Could we use a little bit more in the house, or you think we're good? I think we're good. Teacher staff. There was a whole pile of them sitting out there.
But there were more. We have more than that. That's just.
There was. I saw some in the multi-purpose room. Like, there's a whole. They turned it into a garbage. There's boxes of books.
These books.
I saw one of those books, probably not more than one. I think it was on the floor.
I couldn't find Leah. I know she's here. I saw her, but
She's right now in the multi-purpose room, bringing in chairs because they had taken out all the chairs. Now the choir has to be there. We should start. Are we okay? Maybe the kids could share too. Shabbat Shalom. Marcus, are we rolling? Well, welcome to Family Shabbat. I understand we have some families here.
Woohoo!
For those of you who are joining us online, welcome. Tonight we're going to feature our Kita, our Gan and Kita Aleph families, our K-1 students in our Beit Sefer, our religious school program. And we're going to do a few songs to warm up with, and we're going to have a little bit of Shabbat. How about that? Friday, 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 night when the sun goes down. Friday, 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 night when the sun goes down. What a wonderful Shabbos sound, singing, dancing all around. Friday, Friday, night when the sun goes down. What's the first thing we do on Shabbat?
Yes,
You could
Aurora.
just shout it out, Aurora.
Light the candles. That's
Light the candles. We're gonna light the candles. We light the candles on Shabbat. Light the candles. Gotta light the candles. We light the candles on Shabbat. Friday, 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 night when the sun goes down. Friday, 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 night when the sun goes down. What a wonderful Shabbos sound, singing, dancing all around. Friday, Friday, night when the sun goes down. After we light the candles, what do? Okay, or go for it again.
No.
Not yet. Just shout it out. Drink some juice. After we say Kiddush, we drink our juice on Shabbat. Drink some juice. After we say Kiddush, we drink some juice on Shabbat. Friday, 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 night when the sun goes down. Friday, 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 night when the sun goes down. What a wonderful Shabbos sound, singing, dancing all around. Friday, Friday, night when the sun goes down. Now what do we do, Aurora?
Yeah.
We eat some challah after we say the bracha. We eat some challah on Shabbat. Eat some challah after we say the bracha. We eat some challah on Shabbat. Friday, 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 night when the sun goes down. Friday, 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 night when the sun goes down. What a wonderful Shabbos sound, singing, dancing all around. Friday, Friday, night when the sun goes down. Last thing we do is say Shabbat Shalom
Shabbat shalom.
to everyone in our home.
Shabbat shalom.
We say Shabbat Shalom on Shabbat. Say Shabbat Shalom to everyone in our home. We say Shabbat Shalom on Shabbat. Friday, 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 night when the sun goes down. Friday, 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 night when the sun goes down. What a wonderful Shabbos sound, singing, dancing all around. Friday, Friday night when the sun goes down. Goes down. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat shalom, Shabbat, 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 Shabbat shalom. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Bim bam, bim 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 bam, bim 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 bam. Shabbat Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom to you and all of my friends. Shabbat candles are burning bright. Shabbat candles are burning bright. Shabbat candles are burning bright. Let us know it's a Friday night. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom to you and all of my friends. With Shabbat Challah, it's so good to eat. Shabbat Challah, good to eat. Shabbat Challah is so good to eat. It's a special Shabbat treat. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom to you and all of my friends. With Shabbat day, it's my favorite day. Shabbat day, it's my favorite day. Shabbat day, it's my favorite day. It's the day I get to say Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom to you and all of my friends.
All right, now that we are warmed up, we are going to move forward with lighting of our Shabbat candles. I'm going to ask everybody to rise, and I'm going to invite Paloma and Steph. They don't know I'm going to invite them, but I'm going to invite them right now to help us light our candles. Who's good? We make 3 circles, 1 circle for ourselves, and 1 circle for our family, 1 circle for all the people in the world.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kiddushanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
If you have a prayer book, a Siddur, we are on page 8 as we continue to bring in Shabbat with the words Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala, Panei Shabbat Nekabla. We welcome Shabbat as if Shabbat is a bride at a wedding. And we add to these words the words Shabbat Shalom Umevorach, wishing each other a Shabbat of blessing and of peace.
Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Panei Shabbat Nekabla Lecha Dodi Likrat Kala Panei Shabbat Nekabla Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Umevorach. Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom, Umevorach.
Lecha Dodi.
Lecha likrat kala, likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat, nekabla, nekabla, lecha dodi, likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat, nekabla, nekabla.
Page 18 for Baruch Hu, our call to prayer. I invite everybody to stand up.
Lai la la lai la lai la la lai. Lai la 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 lai. Ya ya la 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 ya la 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 la. Lai la 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 lai. Ya ya la 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 ya ya la 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 la. Lai la 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 la. Baruch Hu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach, HaMevorach le'olam va'ed. HaMevorach le'olam va'ed.
I'd like to invite all of our Gan and Olive students to come on up to the stairs and help us lead Shema Yisrael. And then Danielle said all right. Any other Gan or Olive students here? Okay. We're going to continue now. We're going to continue with Shema Yisrael, which, if you're in the Siddur, is on page 28 and 29. So much. We're going to continue now on page 32 in just a moment. You can sit. First, page 33, actually. We remember when we were slaves in Egypt. We remember when the Egyptians forced us to work from sunrise to sunset. We remember when our bellies growled because there was no food to eat. We remember when all we wanted was a cool drink of water. We remember when we had no warm blankets and shivered in the night. We remember crossing into safety and breathing the air of freedom. We remember dancing with joy and singing our song of thanks. And because we remember, we promise this day to feed the hungry, to bring water to the thirsty, to give clothes to the needy, and to reach out our hands and bring the whole world into our freedom dance. Mi Chamocha 32.
Can I get an oh? Ya bye 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 ya bye 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 ya bye 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 ya bye 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 ay ay ya dai 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 ya bye 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 ay ay ya dai 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 ya bye 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 mi chamocha baili madonai mi chamocha nedar bakodesh no rati lo no seifele no say, Shale, Yabba, bye, bim, bye, Yabba, bye, bim, bye, Yabba, bye, bim, bye, Yabba, bye, bim, bye, ay, 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 Yabba, bye, bim, bye, ay, 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 Yabba, bye, bim, bye, Yabba, bye, bim, bye, Yabba, bye, bim, bye, Yabba, bye, bye, bim, bye, Yabba, bye, bim, bye, ay, 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 Yabba, bye, bye, bim, bye, ay, 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 ay. Yabba bye,
Yabba bye.
yabba bye,
Yabba bye.
yay bye bye,
Yay bye bye.
yay bye bye,
Yay bye bye.
Bye.
Ba 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 bye.
Him bye.
So one of the things that we do in our service when we sing our Avot V'Imahot prayer is we connect ourselves to all the people who have come before us, to our parents and our grandparents and our great-grandparents and our great-great-grandparents and all the people who come before us all the way back to Abraham and to Sarah. So we're going to stand up. If you're in the book, we're on page 38. We're going to sing Adonai Tzvatai Tivtach, and then we'll sing our Avot V'Imahot prayer.
Adonai Tzvatai Tivtach Ufi Yagi Tehilatecha.
Adonai, open my mouth so that I can praise you with all my heart. Page 40.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu Elohei Avoteinu Imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, Elohei Leah, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Be'ezrat Sarah. We're going to continue with It is the Tree of Life to those who hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. It's not right there in your book, but sing along. Take the Torah out. Here we go. Eitz Chaim hi lemachaziki ba v'tovchecha ve'ushar. Eitz Chaim hi lemachaziki ba v'tovchecha ve'ushar. Everybody say shalom, shalom, shalom. Shalom, 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 shalom. It is a tree of life, to those who hold fast to it, all of its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life, to those who hold fast to it, all who embrace it are happy. Shalom, 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 shalom.
So once there was a baker, and I don't mean the bakers who are sitting over here, or those bakers, but maybe they were once bakers. That's where the name came from, right? So once there was a baker, and Shlomo the baker, and he was known far and wide to make the best challah anywhere that anybody knew. And people would come from long ways away just to have his challah. Well, Shlomo loved God very much and really wanted to give God a gift. Really wanted to give God a gift and thought, what can I give to God? And Shlomo thought, well, I'm the best challah baker around. I'll bake a challah for God. So Shlomo did. He baked the most magnificent challah for God, and it came out of the oven on Friday morning, and then there was just one problem: how to get the challah to God. So first Shlomo went outside, and Shlomo said, "Hey God, I've got a challah for you. You ready? 1, 2, 3, catch!" And threw the challah up in the air. But what do you think happened to the challah? It came back down, right? The challah came back down. Fortunately, Shlomo caught it. Then Shlomo said, God, you really got to work on your catching. That really wasn't very good. Let's try it again. 1, 2, 3, whoa! And the challah came back down. So Shlomo figured that wasn't going to be the way to do it. So Shlomo had another idea. He went over to the synagogue, and he opened the ark, and he put the challah inside the ark. And he said, God, this challah is for you. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it makes your Shabbat really special. And Shlomo closed the ark. And Shlomo went home to get ready for Shabbat. Just a little while later, Rachel came into the sanctuary. And Rachel said, God, this has been a really difficult time for me and my family. We don't even have enough money to buy things to celebrate Shabbat. Could you help us out? And she walked to pour out her heart. She walked and opened the doors to the ark in order to pour out her heart to God. And as she opened up the doors to the ark, a challah came tumbling out. And Rachel picked up the challah and said, God, thank you so much. That was amazing. Thank you so much for the challah. And she went home and she celebrated Shabbat with her family. Well, the next morning, Shlomo came to the synagogue and he watched and he waited. And then when the ark opened in the service, Shlomo looked and the challah was gone. And Shlomo's heart leapt. God took my challah. God loved my challah. And Shlomo was so happy. So the next week, Shlomo did the same thing, baked a challah, brought it to the synagogue, placed it in the ark. And it just happens the next week, a little while later, Rachel came back into the sanctuary and said, God, I know it's a lot to ask. You helped me out last week. You think you could help me out again? And she opened the ark, and once again, there was a challah. And she took it home and celebrated Shabbat. And from then, the next week, the same thing happened, and the next week, and the next month, and the next month, for almost a year. Each week, Shlomo baked the challah, and Rachel came and got it from the ark. And then something happened. We're not sure exactly. Shlomo was either running a little late, or Rachel was running a little early. We're not really sure, but as Shlomo was opening the ark to put the challah in, Rachel came into the back of the sanctuary. And she saw him, and she said, what are you doing? And he said, well, I'm doing what I do every week. I bake a challah for God, and I put it into the ark. And at that moment, Rachel's heart sank because she thought God had been giving her a challah every week, and now she knew it was Shlomo the baker. And then she explained to Shlomo, oh, I've been coming each week and taking the challah. And now he was sad. But the rabbi had come in and was overhearing their conversation. And the rabbi came in and the rabbi said, you know, Shlomo, each week when you bake that challah with love in your heart, it is a gift to God. And Rachel, when you're able to celebrate with joy with Shlomo's challah, the Shabbat, that too is a gift. It's the gift from God and to God at that time. So now I want you to do something even a little harder. Shlomo, I want you to keep baking that challah every week. And I want you to bring it to Rachel so that she can celebrate Shabbat with her family. And so they did. Week after week, month after month, year after year, Shlomo baked his challah, brought it to Rachel, and she could celebrate Shabbat with her family. Shabbat Shalom. All right, I'm going to ask our K-1 students to come back up. We're going to sing together Oseh Shalom. Eyes on Steph. Eyes on Steph. Great job. You can go back and find seats with your families. So just a few announcements. I think everybody knows that there is not Beit Sefer on Sunday because of President's Day weekend. So just to make sure that everybody knows that, I believe Danielle sent out a reminder, maybe even today. So that's going on. We always check your tikia and things for different things that are going on around, and we hope that you'll. Yeah. And then, of course, Danielle sent something out, I think today, on Purim. It's coming up. So make sure you have that date on your calendar for our Purim extravaganza as that moves forward. It's going to be a lot of fun. Some new things this year. So that was exciting along the way. So Danielle, any other things that you need to let them know, or that good?
No Beit Sefer on Sunday, but there is Purim Shiur rehearsal for second grade and above.
Okay. So
Some of you in here.
second grade or above, Purim Spiel rehearsal if you're in the Purim Spiel on Sunday. 10 to noon. Okay, good. Gather around with people you care about, with your family, or if you're not sitting with your family, with somebody else, we're going to offer a family blessing.
Yivarechecha Adonai ve'yishmerecha.
May God, I just blanked on it.
May God bless you with good and keep you safe. He just got off the plane.
Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'chuneka.
May God be with you.
May God be with you and be kind to you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha. Ve'yasem lecha shalom, shalom. May you always know that God is close, and may God give you the gift of peace. All right, we're going into the social hall first. Yeah, okay. So we're going to go into the social hall for a little oneg refreshment stuff type stuff, and then we'll move to the lawn after that. So we're going to move into the social hall. Shabbat shalom, everyone. You know, Paul, we sing that at our Shabbat table every week. It's fine.